What is going on, everybody? It's Baseblade back again, and I'll tell you what, let's have a talk. Now, I know in the past I've spoken about things like depression, anxiety and stuff like that. So today, unfortunately I think I'm going to carry on with that sort of thing, but in a different aspect. Now, it's never been a secret that I've had a string of failed relationships going back to Christ when I was in school, and I would say the first real, I wouldn't say girlfriend, but person I've seen cheated on me from the get-go, and from then on obviously I did lose a hell of a lot of self-esteem, because it just got from bad to worse to worse to so low each point. And I've got to say, it does sort of continue into this modern day now. I hate really being alone and being on my own, but it's something I've had to come to accept and try and get on with to make myself feel a bit better, because after my last long-term relationship, which did last just over 6 years or so, don't get me wrong, it was a shame it come to an end, but it was just one of them things that fizzled out. I won't go into the bits and details of it because I don't think it would be fair on other parties involved, but it didn't end very amicably, no matter how much I tried, or how much they took off me money, etc. But I've got to say, in years after, it's not that I've been lucky that I'm not going on dates or not met anybody or anything like that. It's just, I know, same as everybody else does, I am never ever going to be what someone's looking for, because I am dirty. I am the best thing to look at. I am overweight, so people do just take that into consideration. He's a dirty slob and a nasty piece of work. And really, to be fair, this is why I don't do things very much like face cams or things of that sort of nature, because it's happened very recently. I've been speaking to someone, they've sounded super interested, they've never seen me, first time we met, we'll just be friends. I think we're just going to be good just as friends. I don't know why. They won't say why, or admit it, but it's just one of them things and the way it is, and it's something I've learned to come to accept. That, yeah, people love the thought of me, but just hate me in general. And it does, this sort of thing does get me down fantastically, because I ain't a bad person. Most people admit I'm a fucking great person. I'm always there when people need it. I will always help out the best I can, and to the best of my ability, but it's never ever good enough. I mean, there are a lot of reasons why people have either shown interest or dated me in the past. And to be fair, they are pretty selfish reasons on their behalf, and I can't say that I've never been oblivious to it. It's just, it's been nice to have that feeling of being needed or wanted. And so like I say, there's always been that bit of insecurity in me there, because I really don't like being alone, but I am constantly alone. I am a big subscriber to that philosophy of, you ever feel lonely in a crowded room? Because most of the time I do. It's like I said before, my friends, I love them all to pieces. Can't knock them at all. They've all got on with their lives, all in love, families, etc, etc. And this is why I do They all go, oh, you're never alone, you've always got me, blah 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 blah. That's fine, but then what happens after that? After the fact, it's fine saying that you're always going to be a friend, but what would happen if you actually come to a choice? I know I'm not going to win, and I do understand it. Like I said, I'm not knocking the fact that I do totally understand. If I was in the same situation, it would probably be the same way around, but I don't know, I've never been in that situation. If I've ever been with somebody, they have made me choose them or friends, and I've always picked wrong. But hey ho, like I say, it's something that comes with experience. Now, a bit older, a bit wiser, I think I can safely say that I would not just completely ditch my friends. They mean the absolute world to me. And I'm starting to get a steady little group. I've got one or two, possibly three, which I would class as stupidly so close it's unreal, that if they needed blood there and then, and I could do it, I would transfer it straight away. That no questions asked, they could ask me anything, absolutely anything, and I'd be there. I would do it, never a problem. And then I've got a little bit of a wider range where I would help them out as quick as possible and as much as I can, but there are limitations. And then there are others who I would still help out, but it would possibly take some time. And the first two, I would say it's not even an if, it's a never. But if it ever did, I don't know, ever did come to it, I couldn't get rid of. They are part of me. Like I said, there's two or three of them that if they asked for it, I would give them a body part if I could. There and then, because if they're suffering, I'm suffering with them. Any day of the week. But it's like I say, I know for a fact it's never going to come to that, because of the way I look. And a lot of people going about, oh no, but I fall in love with people's personalities. They're full of shit. They've got so much shit coming out their ears that they're starting to smell like it. And I'm not saying I'm immune to this, or I've not been guilty of it, because everybody has. The first thing you do if you ever meet anybody, you don't think, oh, they've got a great sense of humour on them. You look aesthetically. Yes, they've got nice eyes, nice hair, they look fantastic, blah 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 blah. And like I say, I've been guilty of this myself quite a few times, but this is why I prefer people to listen to me or speak to me first and then form their own opinion that way. If they then meet me and say, well, tell the truth, just want to be friends, I know them bullshitting. I know for a fact that whatever they've said to me in the past possibly has just gone out the window because really they're superficial. And like I say, I can't blame them for it. I've done it myself in the past. But this is, like I say, why I do talk to people first, because if I can connect with somebody on a mental, emotional and spiritual level, I am all for it, because there is nothing better than being able to sit down with somebody, have a conversation, have a glass of sweet white in my case if I do drink wine, or a nice single malt, and whatever they're drinking. But you cannot at the minute find that sort of thing in the world without the two people being extremely good looking, because it's all superficial and all lies. I know this. Like I say, I've been guilty of it myself, and it's something that not many people ever hear. I apologise to people who I have not victimised, but been used in that way by myself. That they've been aesthetically pleasing, nothing else, and that's about as far as it goes. Like I say, everybody's done it once upon a time in their life. And like I say, this is where it does get me down, because I am, a lot of people say it, and I do start to believe it now. It's something I never believed about myself in the past, because I've always seen myself as being pretty dead inside, pretty evil, and not really such a nice all-round nice person, but I am. Like I said, there's certain people I would give body parts to if they ever need to, but I'm going back around in circles. And really, that is a kick-off point with some of my adult life depression at the moment. Is that I've got love to give, but nobody ever wants it, because I am not good enough. I mean, a few people know this, because I've told them, but there are certain points when I do feel my lowest. Like I say, I do feel low every day. That I could happily say, if I died and disappeared tomorrow, nothing would ever change. I have a daughter, as most people do now. She'd be taken care of. Friends and family, they would all move on in time. There is nothing significant about me that, if I passed, would change for anybody else in the slightest. So, what would be the point? And to be fair, at point in times, like I said, I am still a big believer in that, because I do get that low, and I still do believe it, because you wouldn't. Like I said, it's nobody else's fault. It is just mine, because it's the way I see the world. A lot of people do say, oh no, but you would be though, I mean, X, Y and Z, this, that and the other, but what they forget is they will also get over it within a couple of months, because I'm not the main focus in their life. I don't think I've been the main focus in anybody's life since, I don't know, about 2009, 2010. And this is something I've learned to accept. And this is why I do say there would be no great loss, because technically there wouldn't be. There'd be a big loss. Like I say, I am overweight, but it wouldn't be a huge loss. It'd be a big loss, and I am okay with that. Now, don't get me wrong, I do have a crippling fear of dying, but I've got a feeling that that is more something that's on my own terms. If it's on my own terms, I'm fine. But the actual fear of dying, I do really suffer with that. I can't really fathom never waking up, never having to open my eyes again. That is scary ass stuff. I mean, part of the way, because of the way I am, because of me being me, because I do like them. Not to excess, but I'm not shy of trying something new or something different, something exciting. I do have a qualification in hospitality and catering. I don't mind cooking and trying new things out. And having that fear of one day just not being able to do all these things. Never play Fortnite again, never jump on a Call of Duty, not being able to call my friends, not being able to hold someone, and to have that experience of a first kiss for the last time. It's scary shit, but it's something that's inevitable. But it is like I say, I have come to the terms with that. I am not significant in this world, I am not special. There is no one now I am actually on this planet for. It's just one of those things. If I happen to pass, nothing would change, everything would move on the same. But, what can I say? That's just me. Like I say, there's certain people in the world who would mind me. I mean, say like Stephen Hawking. When that man passes, Jesus Christ, then about a day of mourning, there's going to be a whole goddamn galaxy of it, isn't there? Because he has contributed to the world and the zeitgeist. Me, what have I done? Worked damn near all my life, uploaded a couple of videos to YouTube, helped my daughter the best way I can into making her into the woman she is. Hopefully, if you ever do hear this aim, you're better than what I believe you can be. Because Christ knows, I've never ever really helped you. I've just tried my best. And to my best friend, you know who you are. You're one of the best people I've ever known. You're going to make a great family with Spanner. Scarlett's going to go being grand. And I'm just so happy for you at the moment, with everything going so well and in your favour. I don't know if I've probably told you, Graham, I'm proud to say I know you and that you're part of my life, because for the past 40 years it's been a blast, and I can't imagine you not being there. I think we was going about it today, the day of this recording, which is the 12th of the 1st. It seems like that we've been around forever together, and I would say that's when you know that you've connected with somebody on a more deeper level than anything. And to Lele, I am so happy that you have managed to find somebody on your level, and that he's willing and able to put up with everything, all the craziness, all the arguings, all the fun times, all the banter, all the experimental cooking and stuff. It's just so great. And I see big things in your pair's future as well. There is so much love coming from you, pair, it's unreal. And on to the Blondin. Now, we got off so great. and we've become so close in the past few months that really I cannot imagine you not being around. But there's still that something there, and it's like I said, I know you do feel it a bit too, but you just can't admit it because of certain people and aspects that are going on in life at the moment. And you do need to know that I am always there, and that you do always have somebody there. I know it gets hard and lonely, but you are never on your own, ever. I can't help it. There is still slight feelings there, and I know it's a bit silly because we haven't really known each other that long, but when we were just talking, I know for a fact you felt it too. There was a click there, there was something there, but I went and blew it by just being me again. And there's not much I can do about that because unfortunately I am me. I'll just hope we can get there again. Now, I know this has all been a bit doom and gloom and a bit weird for a Let's Talk, but you never really asked, how are you lot doing? Is there anything you lot want to discuss, or anything you need to talk about? I mean, if so, drop a comment down there, and we can obviously get something on the discussion. I don't mind doing something where we all get in like a Discord or a Skype call. We all have a round table chat or something. Get something down we can publish on here if that's any good for you. But yeah, if there's anything you're interested in or you want to talk about, just drop something down below. Now, back on to more serious events. So yeah, like I said, it is something that does affect me quite a lot, being alone. I know it's partially my fault, but I do shut myself away because the fear of rejection, to be fair. I'm rejected quite a lot with everything I do in life. The only thing I know how to do is be nice. I mean, recently I've started a new job and I've been advised that I've got to stop being so nice to people because I am too nice. It's something I don't know how to do. I work in a customer service based environment and I am customer driven. It's very hard for me to be a bit of a dick because even now I know that to some people 35 is, fuck me, midlife crisis, you're way over the hill, it's been all and gone, but I would still say pretty young, to be fair. And as weird as it sounds, I've had quite a few life experiences, more than I would say my fair share within this 35 years I've been on the planet, and I do put myself in their situation. It's now with me being total spoon to somebody who's stupidly angry over something which is out of mine and their control. All you can do is empathise with them, advise them that you know how they feel, and try and make everything a bit more alright. I know it's hard, but it is something that can be done. But there we go. It's something else a little more about me, to be fair. And ooh, look at that for a shot. Told ya, damn good shot that one was. I did think I jumped on it though. Obviously didn't. But this is why another aspect of gaming I do like is because I do get to talk to people. It's why I've got the following I do with YouTube, because people do interact sometimes. it's why I'm on every form of social media, because people are meant to be social, and I have to be, because it's just knowing that you can speak to anybody, you can make all these friends. And to be fair, if you know me, you know for a fact I'm happy-go-lucky, but I do find it hard to make friends because of how locked off and suspicious I am of everybody. But we'll leave this for another talk for another time. So everybody, I hope you've all had fun. So I certainly know I have for tonight, but if there is anything else you do ever want to talk about, like I say, drop something down below, let me know, and we'll see if we get something sorted. Like I say, see if we can't get a bit of a Discord going so we can all have a chat one day. I know it's a bit hard to open up to strangers, but sometimes talking to strangers can be one of the best therapeutical things to do, because if you don't know that person, they won't judge you. And hopefully be somebody like me, and they've got a bit of a sympathetic ear and can understand where you're coming from, what's happened, and just share. Because sharing is caring, no matter how much people say, I don't want to open up. I'm exactly the same. I'm one who people normally come to. I don't go to people. There's a lot of stuff I've got to look. But in the past year or so, we've seen the amount of people, like psychiatrists, therapists, things like that. I have learned to open. But like I say, it's just so difficult. If life was meant to be this easy, nobody'd struggle. But what can I say? It's just one of them things in life that we all have to get on with and do. But there is much love out there for people, and you just need to learn to accept it. Because not everybody out there is going to hate you. Like I said to the blonde, I care an awful lot, despite everything that's gone on, or what's happened. I know we clicked on a bit of a deeper level than what most people do, but hey ho, onwards and upwards, eh? But I am going to give this on to a close. I know it's a bit close before the video ends, but we'll leave it off with some really campy gameplay with me and one of the Parkers. So, until next time my people, much love, and we'll see you soon. Be good.
Opened up, we start our engines, count down from 10, kiss the sun goodnight, and go where no one goes. Yeah, 'cause we're chasing desires up above the city lights. Yeah, we're burning like fire now, 'cause we're walking on air. they say. Yeah, 'cause we're strong.